Vac's announcement shows who is in charge in the lower astral plane. It is the persona, or the Duke. He states that they should be grateful to him because thanks to him, they will be able to inhabit Oriana, the place where the soul resides. This signifies that when the persona rules over a person instead of the soul, beings from the lower astral plane also inhabit the system in which the person exists, their body. We are introduced to the Zillions or reptilians. In Christianity, they are called demons, and in Taoism, they are called hungry ghosts. We can notice several traits about them. They are all dirty, of low intelligence, and the only thing they care about is entertainment. Do you recognize yourself or people around you behaving this way? When you look at our civilization, it's easy to conclude that most people truly live like this, because these low vibrational beings from the lower astral plane have inhabited their system. Songs are playing, musicians are imprisoned, which represents the music industry. I might make a video about the music industry in the future, but I believe you all know what happens in this industry, and how the lyrics of many of our favorite songs are filled with low vibrational destruction, self-destruction, anxiety, neurosis, etc. You can verify this yourself by carefully reading and listening to the lyrics of popular songs. This song highlights that everyone recognizes the persona as the leader. They are trapped, but they are content because they are in their comfort zone with an entertainment program, and the main leader never loses anything because all the energy flows to him. Notice the dancing mice. They represent polarization. See how they constantly switch, how they fight each other. When one is not dancing, the other is, and vice versa. As promised, I will explain the law of polarization in this scene. The law of polarization is also called the seesaw law because it creates the illusion of progress while hiding the truth that a person is not advancing but merely seesawing in place. Whenever you feel good or bad, these are two sides of the same coin. One is not better than the other. Emotions are emotions. The fact that we interpret positive emotions like joy, happiness and peace as good, while sadness, hatred, anger and rage are seen as bad because they feel unpleasant, is entirely subjective. How many times have you achieved success? Whether it's better position at work, more sales in your business, or establishing a romantic connection with a dream partner. Enjoying positive emotions only for everything to turn around and lead to a fall. Slowly, you start experiencing failure after failure at work. Problems in your family or relationships emerge, you experience stagnation in sales, and you feel frustration and immense stress. However, after some time, you start achieving success once again at work, find a new partner and feel joy once more, only for the cycle to repeat itself. It's crucial to understand that both good and bad states are temporary. If you don't master this law, your entire life will pass in their alternation, making you think you're moving forward, when in fact you're just seesawing in place. You are neither truly succeeding nor failing in life, you are merely stagnating. And if we observe success from an objective perspective, stagnation is failure, even though the seesaw creates the illusion of success and movement. When you master this law, you'll be able to step off the seesaw and truly begin moving forward. When the two polarities, positive and negative, are integrated, you become free from this law and learn how to manage it. The Soul Athlete experience can help you with this. Stop seesawing and enter a state of creation. Remember, a coin doesn't have just two sides as commonly believed. It also has an edge, but it is precisely this middle path that allows you to create prosperity in life. 4 mice emerge from the hat again. Notice the number 4. I want you to remember this number, because I will explain its symbolism at the end. And understanding this is crucial. The number 4 does not appear randomly throughout this cartoon. Felix entertains the audience, and in return he will be allowed to watch the princess dance. Everyone watches the princess dance in a bubble. The bubble represents incarnations, in which the soul is trapped. As you can see, while the unconscious soul dances in its incarnations, everyone mocks it and laughs at it. It entertains the beings from the lower astral plane. In this image, you can see a symbolic depiction of an Indian god Vishnu lying and dreaming. The dreams are depicted as bubbles, representing his incarnations. That's why the soul is shown dancing in a bubble. It represents incarnations. The soul is separated from the ego, from intuition, the signs along the path, and lives life completely unconsciously. For the first time we get an answer from the Duke, hinting at why he hates the soul so much and wants to torment it. So who is the soul's father? The soul's father is of course God, the true God from whom the soul originates. The reason the persona hates the true God is that it lacks the ability to create. As Tolkien says in his book The Lord of the Rings, evil cannot create anything new, it can only corrupt and ruin what good forces have invented or made. The symbolism here is that one life has ended, and now it's time to change or switch bodies and prepare for a new incarnation. Notice that when the soul is unconscious, it cannot recognize the savior who appears to her. Felix then explains to Pym, who believes there is no escape from this world, that he is not happy there and that Pym should help him find a way out.